What is going on, everybody? We're out here making another video. We are hitting the banks on Grapevine Lake again. The hometown lake. We love coming out here. We are already hooked up to a pretty big drum. I'd say, I don't know, 8 pounds, maybe bigger. It's a big one, but I put a catfish rod out over there with my mom with a couple threadfin shad on it, and I was over here running this bank with the spinnerbait. She started yelling, but you guys will see that clip here in just a few seconds. Guys, I put a couple shad on and I walked over here bass fishing, hear my mom yelling. I almost lost my rod. She's hooked up with it. Let's see what we got. Oh, it's a good sized cat. Oh, it's a big drum. It's a drum, yeah?
Yep.
Big drum.
Look at that.
Wow.
Woo! Yeah. Good job, bud.
Big drum.
Oh,
Check that out, guys.
woo.
We can get a weight on him if you got the scale.
Oh, no.
Do you?
Do I?
I don't know. Check out the drum, guys. Oh, shit. You get me muddy, bro. I might need pliers. No, I got it.
I was just getting mine over here.
Can't really hold these guys by the mouth.
Check that out. Woo! Heck yeah.
Oh, you get one on my phone, it's in my pocket right here.
Got it.
That's a big ass fish.
I know. Oh, awesome, bud. Awesome. Right there. Scared me. Your hole all went in.
You be alright?
Oh.
I gotta rinse my hands off. Come on, buddy.
Move along. Oh. All right.
That's not what I was expecting. But other than that, we got a couple rods out for catfish, and I'm gonna be bass fishing while we wait for those bites. So we might get on a good largemouth, and hopefully we can get on some catfish as well. But that drum put up a heck of a fight. That was pretty fun. So you guys stay tuned, see what we can get into today. It's beautiful out here today. Partly cloudy. Water's like glass. Should make for a pretty good day. Show you guys the bass rods I brought out today. Just brought 3 pretty simple ones. Got a spinnerbait. I believe it's a booyah with a little trailer there. If I can get these undone. Oh my gosh. Got this. Nice little rattle trap. Shad are pushing up all on the bank here. I just threw the shad net one time, like a couple feet out, and we got a few thread fin, and I keep seeing them run up here along the bank. So good little imitation of the shad. And then gotta have a Texas rig. Just got a black lizard. It's like a 4-aught EWG hook on there with a pegged weight, and that's what we're working with bass wise. Catfish, we both just got pretty simple stuff. Some swivel with some leader line down to a circle hook and some weight above that. Nothing too fancy there. And my mom's throwing out some hot dogs right now with some garlic and what else? Just some garlic hot dogs. She's got some chicken she's gonna throw, and I'm putting out those thread fins that I got in the net, and we'll see what we can get into. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but the shad are popping all out in this cove. See what we can do here. Kind of stay by my catfish route there for a minute, seeing if I got another hit like that drum, but no action at the moment, so I'm gonna move on and flip a couple of these banks with the black lizard here. Just Texas rig, nothing fancy. You usually can't go wrong with a black color too. It's kind of a go-to for me. Black and blue, black and red, solid black like this. Because just look how much it stands out. I'm sure the camera can pick that up. See all those shad running off the bank right there? That's what I was talking about. And they're also flipping out there. I think it's the gizzard shad, the big ones, that are flipping out deeper. I got my mom watching my catfish rods, so I'm gonna make my way over there to that little cove. Last year about this time I watched someone catch like a 4-pounder over there. Let's see, they should be up shallow. Hopefully my angle's alright on the camera. It's been a minute since I filmed a video. Pitching skills are subpar this morning. I'm not getting where I want to get. That's more like it. That's more like it. So I'm just bouncing that lizard off the bottom, working it back to me. Not too slow, since we're getting these warmer water temps. The fish are going to be aggressive. I mean, it's not like fishing in the winter when you got to keep things moving super slow. So I'm just kind of doing a steady bounce. Look at this. If that doesn't look like Snake City, I don't know what does. Got a perfect little ambush point to come out and get my ankle. Always watch where you're walking this time of year, especially in Texas. A lot of copperheads and stuff around here. Some more shad on the bank here. This is a nice little deep hole. Not deep, but I mean a couple feet deep. You would expect it to just be flat, but I've actually came over here in my kayak and checked it out with the fish finder. And I usually do pretty well back here too. Catch them off that point sometimes. Ideally, I would have been out here just a little bit earlier and thrown some top water. And with it being so smooth like this, I feel like we would have got some good results there, but I think it would still work okay now. We just got out a little bit later. Thought I felt a bite there. It's kind of an impromptu trip. I kind of had something to do, but that got canceled, so we decided let's just hit the lake. Man, that drum was awesome. I don't know if you guys can see that. Said that to my dad. That's probably the biggest drum I've ever caught. I'm not even sure how big they get in freshwater. I know saltwater they get giant. Man, these sticks need to learn how to not feel like a bite. There's a shad popping. Start working my way back over there, and I want to throw that rattle trap a lot. It mimics the shad so well right now, but it's this whole coat, no matter where I throw, I'm picking up little bits of slime and like little roots and stuff off the bottom. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it's kind of affecting the action there every cast. So I don't know how well that's going to do. I can throw the spinnerbait around. No, it didn't seem to have a problem. So turn the camera off. Unless I get bit by a snake right here, I'll turn it back on. But if not, catch you in a few minutes. Moving down towards, out of this cove, towards the main lake a little bit. Got the spinnerbait now. I'm just going to throw it a few times over here. I was just chilling by the catfishing setup for a little bit, but it's not getting any bites. Lots of flowers and butterflies. Last summer, about this time, maybe a little bit further into the summer, I was trolling around those boathouses on my kayak with crappie jigs. Look at the shad are chasing my spinnerbait like they're gonna hit it. That's insane. I was going around there looking for crappie, and I decided to throw a spinnerbait around some of the pilings of the boathouse, and I landed a nice one. Probably, I don't know, between 4 and 4.5. It's a good largemouth. I think one of my missions this summer is going to be to get a smallmouth out of here, because they're in here apparently. I hear a lot of people catch them on cranks up by the dam, so I might have to make a day of that and try. Went a long time never catching a smallmouth, and then up in Oklahoma in a creek, I got about a 1-pounder, and then went on to catch like 5 more that day that were all real small, but went from catching none to about 6 in one day. It's pretty fun. But I've never got one in Texas at all, let alone this lake. Guys, if you're enjoying the video, be sure to drop that like if you haven't. And if you're not subscribed, be sure to do that. Don't miss any future content coming. Got some good stuff coming in the future. I've got a few ideas. But I'll be doing lots of bank fishing, lots of kayak fishing. I'd say more kayak than bank actually, now that we're getting in the warmer months. Hopefully some creek fishing. Got a lot to do. I've even got a pond by my house that has hybrid stripers. Sorry, can't talk. Hybrid stocked into it, and I'd like to make that a little challenge for myself. See if I can get one of them out of there. I spoke to the guy that stocks them. He said they're like between 12 and 18 inches right now, so they're catchable. 100%. They're gonna be good size actually. And you guys let me know in the comments what you guys want to see. You want to see bass fishing mainly, catfishing. You want to see a variety of stuff, crappie, bluegill fishing, catch and cooks. There's a gar out there. Gar fishing. You guys let me know in the comments what you'd like to see a video on. Alright guys, we just reeled everything in. We're going to make a quick little move just right across that hill and be fishing on the more towards the main side of the lake. I don't know for sure the shad will be over there, so I'm just going to catch a couple shad real quick to take with me to throw on my catfish rod. Thought I'd make a little video clip. I don't see them like I did over here, but we'll just go for it. Yep. Got two in there. See that, guys? It's that easy. One little throw. Got two shads. Oh, one shad. I'll just carry him. Am I crazy, or did one shad just disappear? Oh, he's in the net up there. Now, these threadfin are so finicky, it's real hard to keep them alive. Even if you've got a bait well with an aerator, it's tough to keep them alive. I prefer gizzards, of course. I think everyone catfishing does. But alright, see you guys in a second on the other side. Alright, we popped over to the other side by these boathouses now. See if we can get a bite over here. Alright guys, this is the area I wanted to get to. It's there's two ladies over there with their dogs, kind of giving them time to hang out and not listen to me talk. So I wasn't bothering them. I'm going to throw this out right there. And I'm going to fish along this flat here with the spinnerbait and stuff and see if there ain't a bass or two roaming around. Let's use this cement block to prop it up. Now hopefully we don't lose a rod. Let me go grab that spinnerbait and start making some casts with it. Still got a little bit of a cove over here, but definitely not like the other spot. We're actually facing the main lake now. This flat right here, if I didn't have shoes on, I don't know if it's called a flat, that's what I call it. But you can walk out at least another 40 feet from here, and it just stays like, it doesn't get more than like a foot deep. It's a pretty cool spot to walk out onto. I did not really want to cast right there. I lost an A-rig last season right here on these stumps. Should probably get the lizard and throw it in there. Alright guys, no bites, and the wind is starting to pick up a little bit, so hopefully you can hear me okay. But probably going to go ahead and call it a day. It's pretty fun catching that drum, that was awesome. But no bass today, no catfish. Just means I'll have to get back out here another day and get on them. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you did, please hit that like button. And any suggestions on video ideas, leave those in the comments for sure. That would be appreciated. And if you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and do that so you don't miss any future content coming up. I've got a lot of fun stuff coming in the future. Should be a good time. So thank you guys for watching. Hope everyone has a great day.